princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about my February empties. This is the first time I've ever done an empties video because I don't actually use up products very quickly, so I've never had enough products to do a full video before. But I've been going out of my way to collect all of my empty containers since the start of the year, so this is more like January and February's favourites, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So we're going to start off with some hair care. This is the Innisfree Green Tea Mint Fresh Scalp Scaler. I recently talked about these little scalp scalers in one of my Holy Grail videos and I am still loving them. I'm almost through a second tube and there are actually 3 tubes in one pack of the scalp scalers. These are absolutely fantastic if you have oily hair or you use a lot of product in your hair because they are fantastic at removing product buildup. There are 5 applications in each one of these bottles and 3 bottles in one container of product, so depending on how quickly you use it, these are fantastic value for money. I only use one usage of this once a week for my hair. The only thing I would be cautious of before trying this product is if you have very coloured dyed hair. My hair is bleached and coloured. You can probably see the regrowth because I haven't been able to dye my hair since I started acne medication, which is almost 9 months ago now, so I'm almost due to be recoloured. And since it goes in your scalp, it has never affected my hair. I don't find that it makes it brassy, I don't find that it changes the colour in any way, but say for instance if you had bright red hair right up to your scalp, I would maybe like test patch it at the back of your neck just to make sure that it doesn't interfere with bright colours. Next up is the Big Sea Salt Shampoo from Lush. This is another one from a Holy Grail review, and this is like a 330 gram tub of shampoo. I can still smell the sea salt smell. It does take me a while to get through these tubs, so I would have bought this one probably back in about September, I think. So September, October, November, December, January, February. It's taken about 6 months to use this tub, which I think is pretty good value for money since it's about 30 New Zealand dollars for one of these. I find that it works really well to clean my hair. Since there is quite a lot of it, it can be hard to get like right into my scalp, but because this is really stripping for the hair, I find that is a really good quality for me. If you find that your hair gets really dry while you're using regular shampoo, I mean I probably wouldn't recommend this one, but for pretty much anyone else during the summer your hair gets quite dirty and oily anyway, so this is one of my favourite shampoos. This is the Shiseido Senka Perfect Oil. I finally finished using the Shiseido Senka Perfect Oil, and although I did like it enough, I don't like it enough to repurchase it. There are so many other cleansing oils out there on the market that I would like to try. It's fine, it's pretty inexpensive and it works well, but I think I can find something that I like better. This is the Sum 37 Miracle Rose Cleansing Stick. On the other hand, the Sum 37 Miracle Rose Cleansing Stick is another one of my Holy Grail products, and I've already got another tube back in my bathroom that I've started using. I was really surprised that although this sort of winds up to the top and once you use the top of the product it looks like it's actually empty, but there is actually quite a lot inside there. If you use a Q-tip you can actually get maybe 2 more weeks of double cleansing product worth out of there, so it seems really ratchet, but like it's a really expensive, but it's kind of expensive for me, so I would like to get an extra 2 weeks use out of the cleanser if I can, and I will. Another Lush product is the Angels on Bare Skin Fresh Cleanser. Another Lush favourite. I always enjoy using Angels on Bare Skin, and now I think I've gone through about like 4 or 5 tubs of it. It's another Holy Grail sort of thing. You will find lots of Holy Grails in my empties because if it's a Holy Grail I'll use all of it and repurchase, whereas if it's not a Holy Grail or like if it's a fail product I probably won't use more than like a quarter of the product maybe, so I will give that away or send it to somebody else because there's no point in me throwing it out. It's kind of wasteful if I can get someone else's use out of it. It is so lovely. It's really gentle on the skin, but it still gives you a really good scrub, so I highly recommend this one as well. For mist, this is the Benton Honest TT Mist. I think this mist is so cool. I really like that it sort of vacuum sucks all of the mist out of the tube, so you're using like 100% of the product. The only thing I didn't like about this one is that the pump sort of didn't really work well on mine, I don't think, because it sprayed out sort of really heavy droplets rather than a fine mist, which is what all of the other bloggers seemed to sort of say about this product. So so I couldn't spray it over my makeup because it made little droplets in my makeup, which sucks, but otherwise I really like it. It's super cooling during the summer heat. For eye care, we have the Maison Multifunction Formula Snail Repair Eye Cream. The Maison Multifunction Formula Snail Repair Eye Cream is really lovely, and I finished this one up as well. I don't understand why Maison needs to make their names so freaking long. Like, they don't need that many words in a product title. It's just stupid. This product was really lovely. I really like that it's in a smaller tube. So this is a 15ml tube. I think it comes in a 30ml, which is in a jar, but I personally prefer a tube for the majority of my skincare products because I feel like it's more hygienic than sticking your fingers in a tub. But I really liked this eye cream. It was lightly hydrating, not enough for nighttime use for me, but I would purchase it again for daytime use or travel because it's a whittle. And for moisturizers, we have the Method Swiss Aqua Hydrating Day Cream and Night Cream. I have the day cream and the night cream of the Aqua Hydrating from Method Swiss, I think. I've never actually heard of this brand or anything. I got these as freebies from an order from Sasa, and they were actually really lovely, but when I looked at purchasing them full price, they were like $60 each, and they're not that lovely, but they were nice. I think I've done a first impression of these ones anyway if you guys want to check them out. For sheet masks, we've got the Free Set Donkey Milk Skin Gel Mask Pack in Whitening and Healing. I've got the packaging for the Donkey Mask Skin Gel Mask Pack Healing and the Whitening one. I also have the Aqua one, but I seem to have accidentally thrown it out. But I still did use all three, and I really liked these ones. I think the healing one was my favorite because it was really cooling and hydrating. It smelled really nice of lavender, but these ones were really interesting to use because I found that they dried out on my skin after about 20 minutes, but everyone else seems to be able to use them for like an hour, which I probably would have preferred, but they were still really interesting anyway with donkey milk. I mean, I don't think I've tried anything else with donkey milk, and I would try these again. We've also got the Claire's Rich Moist Soothing Sheet Mask. I actually purchased this mask when I was making an order from Wish Trend, and it's not something that I actually set out to buy, but it was one that I sort of put in my cart to get over the free shipping threshold because I don't want to pay like $10 for free shipping when I could buy 2 sheet masks that I'd use anyway. This sheet mask turned out to be really nice. It's so thick, like the actual sheet mask is a really thick cotton, but it was really soft. It was really soothing and hydrating for my skin, so this would be something I would purchase again if I had the room for more face masks, which I don't currently, so I need to use up more face masks so I can buy more of these. Lastly, we have sunscreens. This is the Misha All Round Safe Block Soft Finish Sun Milk. I've also got the Misha sunscreen that I absolutely love, and I am finally out of this one. It takes me ages to go through sunscreens because I have so many of them. I tend to just switch between 1 or 2 rather than actually just using one until it's gone, but I will be definitely purchasing this one again because I really love it. It's one of my holy grails as well. There's nothing that I don't like about this one, so I will definitely be getting this one again. And the Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Essence. This is my second empty bottle of the sunscreen, and this used to previously be my holy grail, but I'm halfway through my 3rd bottle and it's starting to give me a really bad rash, like around my chin and on my eyelids. So I get eczema on my eyelids quite a lot if a product is too drying or too irritating, and sometimes my chin can flare up because it's had some eczema and some steroid cream on it before, so it is more prone to doing that if something is troubling my skin. So I'm really surprised that it's taken me 2.5 bottles of this to realize that it's actually not good for my skin, because for the first bottle I had no problems with it. It was a holy grail sunscreen for me, and the second bottle, no problems with it, holy grail sunscreen. 3rd bottle, all of a sudden I've got a problem with it. It's so disappointing because it's such a good sunscreen. There's no residue left, there's no oil, there's no grease, and I loved it. So I'm going to go on a little hiatus from this one and try something else, and then try it again and see if the bumps come back, because it made my skin look really awful. Like, it's not a rash, but it's like it's irritated bumps on my skin. So I don't know what's happening with that, but I still like it, and if you try it, I do recommend trying it because it is a really lovely sunscreen anyway. And that is it for my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you like empty videos and want to see more, just leave a comment down below and I will keep collecting the new empties for the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!